All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 791. I'm your host, GBD, here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by a man who's already binge-watched Fallout Wombat.
Oh, wait, it's just not even, is it out? It's out like tonight.
It's out right now, as of 8 minutes ago.
Oh, man.
I know. Fuck this shit.
Why are we doing this dumb? Why are we doing this dumb show?
I know. It's supposed to be good, too.
I'll watch it tomorrow.
Oh, is it?
Or something. Yeah, it's supposed to be. It's getting very good reviews.
He did it.
Apparently, it's Fallout, the TV show.
I mean, just from the trailers, you can see that they pretty much understood the assignment. You know, so
we would hope. I mean, I like Walton Goggins. I feel like he's always a win. How do you not? Yeah.
When the last game didn't understand the assignment, I don't know. I come in questioning.
Wow.
Correct.
Wow. Shots fired. We're only like a minute in. I don't know how far in we are because I'm not recording on my end tonight. We're doing this.
We're about as far in as all of us made it into Fallout 76.
Yes. There you go. Fair enough.
I heard it got better though. I did play a fair amount of Fallout 76, but it did not stick with me.
Is that game still alive?
Yeah, very much so. It just had if you go to your perks on your Xbox, there will be the Fallout 76 anniversary pack for you to download.
I'm not going to do that.
I'm just saying it's there.
It's hypothetical.
Maybe our
What anniversary are we? What anniversary are we on?
It actually might be like 10th, but I don't think so.
10th player? The 10th player?
It's not 10 years. It can't be 10 years.
Yeah, Fallout 76 10-year anniversary. No. It's what is it? 4?
5?
3?
5?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
No one knows.
And we're not playing.
Yeah. There's no way to know this information.
Okay, I could look it up. Let's see. We're testing the new laptop. This is what we're doing here.
Oh, does the new laptop have Google?
The new laptop has Google. Well, on the old laptop, and it came out in 2018. So how long ago was it?
It was a Tandy. The old laptop was a Tandy.
With the old laptop, I couldn't search things and be on at the same time because the video.
Right. You'd only use keywords.
Stop. Yeah. So I was able to do that. I feel like like I'm contributing to the show now.
Thank you. It had built-in AOL though, which was good.
Yep, exactly. Came with the disc, the demo disc.
Nice. So how is everybody's eclipse?
Oh, it's fine.
Did you Elliot, why is he still screaming back there?
I don't know.
What's he doing? Loud. It's a school night. It's 9:10.
I know. Let's see. I'll text the boss.
Oh, scream. You should scream. Scream. It's better when you scream.
Do you want me to scream?
Yeah,
I'll do it.
Of course.
Elliot, quiet down.
Tell him I'm mad.
No.
Tell him I'm mad.
Cheapy's mad at you.
Okay,
Say you're sorry. Real loud.
I'm crying. Tell him I'm crying.
You made Cheapy cry. Did you hear that?
No, what did he say?
He said good.
Oh, yeah, well, he's good.
Yeah.
Sounds like something my son would say.
I know.
Perfect. So how is everybody's eclipse? Everyone still has their vision, which is good.
Yes, as far as I could tell.
I use the cereal.
Wombat has what's left of his vision.
Exactly. I never had much to begin with, so
I figured out how you can stop your reflections on your glasses.
We don't have our eclipse glasses anymore because my wife found some charity that you give the glasses to, so people in underdeveloped countries can have eclipse glasses. They're
saving them for 20 years.
I don't know. I just
sounds like a scam.
When you just roll when that happens, you just kind of roll with it. It's like, all right.
Right.
Yeah.
So you saw it?
Yes.
How was the totality where you were at?
I mean, it wasn't completely total.
I used the cereal box method, which was not that impressive. I wasn't impressed with the whole thing, to be honest.
Well, were you in the?
I think we were like 90% or something.
Oh, why even bother with an eclipse at that point?
Yeah, exactly.
I was in 99%, and it was pretty good. Like that was from like my house. If I had driven like 20 minutes west, I would have been 100%, which I heard was really good.
But so many people.
And my kids went in like over to Indiana, so they got like the full like 3 minutes of totality. So they told me it was great.
Okay. I watched some video on Instagram. Seemed good. Of the full
We didn't
totality.
say Eid Mubarak to our listeners that are celebrating. We should. It is tonight.
Ramadan? Is that Ramadan?
Yeah, at the end.
The end of Ramadan.
Yes.
I know about that because
I believe I am not an expert, and I do not want to.
right.
But yes, I believe that is what it is. So
you can eat
all
now.
that celebrate. Yeah.
Everybody can eat. I think they can eat for a while now.
Mm-hmm. My son's scouts did a whole thing for Ramadan where some moms came and cooked a whole like feast for the scouts to learn about other cultures. I was actually kind of jealous I wasn't invited because I bet the food was really good.
Well, where did the moms learn about the cultures?
Well, they're Muslim moms.
You have Muslim moms in the Boy Scouts?
Yes.
In your area?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody was throwing anything at them?
No, they were all very respectful and very nice and learning about other cultures. I know. I was surprised and shocked too, but I also was kind of impressed.
Right. Yeah. That's nice.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Ty went to Disneyland on a school trip. You missed
Land or World?
World. I don't know that I've
Florida
never bothered to learn the difference between the two.
World is the one that is much larger, and it's in Florida.
That's the one he went to. But it was like a school chorus trip, or music trip, not just the chorus. The whole music department went, and they had a good time. When I was a kid, we went to. Oh my God!
It is like a disaster.
It's like a zoo over there.
Now the lights turning on. What's going on?
I know. I don't know.
When I was a kid, we went to Williamsburg.
I swear to God, I'm going to kill everyone.
Colonial Williamsburg?
Yes. Do you know that one?
I'm going to be visiting it later this year.
And really?
I
went as a kid. Go to Busch Gardens too.
Yeah, we did. That was part of the
trip. You think I'm not going to do that?
I know. According to my daughter, it's her favorite amusement park in the country, and she's been to the biggies. So she's been to more than I have. Not as many as you, but yeah. But I think she's a pretty good judge of a good amusement park, and she says that's her favorite.
Good. I'm looking forward to it. I think we're hitting up 2 in that area. Business Shipwreck does a very good job of planning vacations where we at least get to hit multiple amusement parks in each vacation.
She knows.
Yes.
She knows what you need on your vacation.
Mm-hmm.
All I remember from that trip was the Virginia State Police pulled our bus over on the way, once they saw the New York plates on the bus, they were like, looky what we got here. And they came on the bus and everything. And it was like a whole fucking thing. They were looking for, they wanted to see if we had drugs or something. It was the whole thing. And they gave us a ticket. They searched, they came on the bus and walked through the bus. It was so stupid. Yeah. I mean, this is 19 fucking, I don't know, 80 something.
And you were in middle school or high school?
High school.
High school. Okay.
High school. Yeah. That was a big trip. I mean, it was an overnight, several nights. Yeah, that's what I remember pretty much from that trip. And yeah. What else is going on? Anything else exciting happening?
I mean, not exciting.
I went to a Korean karaoke place.
How was that?
I sang English songs.
How was your Korean? Oh, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of the stuff was in Korean, so it was hard to work the controls. But I've seen the latest technology now in karaoke. Now, of course, they have the maracas and the tambourines, stuff. But now they give you a digital soundboard, okay? A wireless digital soundboard that has extremely low latency. So you can play the drums and other sound effects digitally off this pad in real time. You understand what I'm saying? The implications? You understand the implications of this technology?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. When I do karaoke, I just want to sing the song.
Right, but
sure.
you're singing the song. You got to give the people need something else to do while they're listening to you.
Because listening to you, no one wants to
Right.
hear me sing a song.
So then they place funny sound effects over you on the beat, is what I'm saying. So you can see how that could be fun.
I guess.
And we also, it was pretty cool. And we also had a different type of Korean barbecue that I've never had before, where instead of like a grill, it's imagine like a manhole cover, but it's like a hat, okay? Like shaped like a hat. And they put the big pieces of whatever the meat is, and then kimchi and sprouts. And then they sort of like, then they cut up the pork. And then afterwards, after you finish all the meat, rather, then they put rice on top of that and sort of make like fried rice out of your leftover kimchi and sprouts and whatever toppings you want with your fried rice. I have no idea what it's called, but we went to the Murray Hill section of Queens, and there's like 1 billion Korean places there. So that was pretty cool. That's my big update. And nice. I got a new smart lock for my house that uses
what brand?
Schlage.
Oh, okay.
The old one died because it had some like flaw in the construction where the battery cable, just like some stupid shit that made my $300 lock worthless. That was like just bad engineering. Shipwreck could have solved that. Anyway, the cool thing about this lock is you can just hold up your watch to the door or your phone without doing anything. It has like that Apple Express pass shit. So completely unnecessary. It also has the keypad and everything, but I needed a new lock, so I got that one.
Okay.
That's where we are. It's the Schlage Encode Plus, I think, in case you're looking to drop $300 on a lock. I don't know. People like it. I haven't had a smart home update in a while.
Yeah, no. I mean, I've got some model of that as well, but I don't. Right. I have the old one, I guess. I just have to wait for it to break so I can spend $300.
I'm mad at that. There's no reason that lock should have only lasted 4 years or 5 years. Like, it's totally fine. It's just like the cable that's built into the lock. If I had some fucking technical skill, I could probably fix it, but I'm not taking that shit apart and soldering things. Do you remember we had that discussion like many episodes ago about Serena Williams playing table tennis against me?
Yes.
Heated discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, we have an answer now because, and I don't think we talked about this before, but maybe we did, but I can tie this into something else also. Roger Federer played against a 7-year-old girl who knows how to play table tennis, Chinese girl. And he's actually pretty good at table tennis. Like, he plays, like, I've seen a lot of videos of him playing, and she killed him. And there's like, there was some Uniqlo, sponsored thing where they shipped them off to different things to do activities, and one of them was losing to a 7-year-old girl, which probably, as a professional athlete, not like too thrilled about, like, in general. But
I'm sure he's okay with it.
He's okay, but I bet like he would have rather won.
I'm sure he wiped away.
I'm sure he's okay with it.
Yeah, wiping away his tears with $100 bills.
Dude, he probably got paid $1 million just to lose that match, like just in terms of the time that he was spent there. Anyway,
like 27 like Grand Slam titles or whatever.
Yeah.
Probably all right.
But these guys, they're hyper competitive, I feel. Maybe not against a 7-year-old girl. Anyway, you can go on YouTube and watch that. You can just type that in, Federer versus 7-year-old. But tonight, the reason why I bring this up is to segue into something that Ty said to me tonight. He was telling me about one of his friends, high school girl, who's a black belt in Taekwondo, okay? And he was saying that he thinks that she could beat me up in a street fight if we got into a street fight. Like a 5 foot. So the question is, do you think a 5'4", 100-pound high school girl could beat me up in a street fight?
I think there's only one way to know for sure.
I think the girl has no chance whatsoever. Ty thought that he was convinced that I'm crazy to think that he's like, at least she's going to break one of your ribs or something. I'm like, if she breaks one of my ribs, like, what would I be doing to her?
I think, I mean, you could try this in a controlled environment.
We could. How?
Yeah, like you go, like
You
maybe,
get the
like
pads on.
you go to like a dojo.
Get
You
in the
go
big
to a
sumo
controlled
balls.
environment. You make sure that there's supervision. Everyone has permission. You go in for the punch, and either you connect or she kicks your ass.
Here's what I remember from my karate days, from my Oyama karate days, which were, by the way, a very long time ago. I was like a yellow. I went up two belts. I was a yellow belt. And I remember
I'm a fellow yellow belt.
What's that?
I'm a fellow yellow belt.
Congratulations. I mean,
Was
excuse
blue?
me. Let's bow to each other. So the karate that I did had a lot of sparring. At the end of every class, you would actually spar with you would go around and spar pretty much everybody in the class, even the belts that were higher than you. And I remember there was a woman in the class. She was a black belt. She was actually helped teach the class sometimes, but she was like 5 feet, 5'2", like maybe 100 pounds. And I remember, even though obviously she was way more skilled than I was, there was like nothing she could do. Like she couldn't even get anywhere near me. Like my leg is bigger than her entire body. So she couldn't do anything. And I could tell she was very frustrated. So this was like, and this is a woman that's trained up probably a lot longer than a 16-year-old girl. It's one thing if this girl like trained in Korea or something like that, but she trains on Main Street here in my in my town. It's not exactly like, I feel like, a hotbed of martial arts excellence and activity. I don't know. Maybe
When's it going down?
I don't know. It's probably soon because Ty's going to tell his friend probably about it. And she probably really want to fight me.
I'm sure they have the pads and everything at the dojo.
No,
Main Street dojo.
It's not okay.
They could set this up in a way where it could be consensual and supervised, where we could know for sure, and of course someone needs to film it.
I'm not talking about like a fight where they do like point, red team, point, blue side, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people punching each other in the face with no gloves on.
Well, you would be you're going in with as
blood
a street
sport
fighter. Yeah.
Yes. I'm talking about Mortal Kombat.
I know. Yeah. I think I'd be very curious to see what happens.
I would pull her spine out.
Well, that seems a little aggressive.
It's just like 200 pounds versus 100 pounds. It seems very difficult. And all different sex. Seems like a really steep barrier to overcome. Like
until she kicks your ass.
I mean,
just start with the pads. Start with the pads and then decide if it has to move out to the street.
And make sure you have the parents' permission as well.
I'm not doing any of this. I just like to talk about it. I don't want to punch any girls.
I mean,
you're gonna lose then.
Hey, I did it back in my karate days, and even then we wore gloves and stuff and no face contact. I don't know. I think she has no chance. Anyway,
did you break some boards back in the day?
No, we didn't do that. That's bullshit. We didn't do that at this place. This place was all about fucking fighting, and sweating.
You broke some boards.
In fact, I went on YouTube. You broke boards? Yeah, that's like, I don't know. We didn't do any of that. We punched and stuff. And I remember like when I had my test to go from white belt to blue belt, you had to fight all at the end of the test. You have to do all the kata. And then at the end of the kata, you fight black belt after black belt after black belt after black belt.
Yeah, it's called hazing.
It was hazing. It was 100% hazing because you can't do anything against like a big man black belt. Like they're just like laugh.
What kind of was this, Cobra Kai? What was this?
It was ridiculous. And I was like sore for so many days after that test. And I told my friends, I must have told this story before, but I'm sure you all forgot it. I told my friends about it. And they were like, well, I want to watch you get your ass kicked. When's the next test? Right? Like, do they allow people to just watch? And I'm like, yeah, there were a lot of people just watching. So for the next test, my friends came, and just for whatever reason, the test from blue belt to yellow belt, they only had to spar people of our own belts. There was no hazing at the end. So they were very disappointed. My friends were like, we fucking came to New York. Like they came from out of town So I'll kick this girl's ass, is what I'm saying.